Okay, so this video is for Fairfield Methodist Section 2. Okay, Mrs. Young should have passed you all the paper to try in class. Alright, so hopefully this video will help you all be able to complete the paper. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, the study of a price table is $50 more than 2 times. Alright, so you can write down here 2 times the price of a chair. Alright, so let the price of a chair be X. Okay, so that means the price of a table will be 2x. Right, because it's 2 times, right? So it's 2x plus, and then there is 50 more some more. Okay, so it's 2x plus 50. Right, so this is the price of the study table. Okay, so Joanne pays $350 for a study table and a study chair. So how to represent this equation in X? So we find the total cost of the chair and the table. So since the table is here, we just need to plus X, right? So we get 3x plus 50, and then we equate it to 350. That means the value of 3x plus 50 should be the same as 350. Okay, solve the equation beyond to find the price of the study table. Okay, so because we have 3x plus 50 is 350, right? So we just minus 50 on both sides. Okay, we minus 50 on both sides. And we will get 3x, 300. Okay, then divide by 3, we find that the value of x, right? Divide by 3, divide by 3. The value of x is 100. Okay, so going back to the equation for study table, which is 2x plus 50, right? So since x is 100, the price of the study table will be 250. Okay. So moving on, question 2. Can the diagram AB is parallel to CD, which is also parallel to EG? Okay, so stating reasons. So since reasons are needed, okay, they ask you how to find ACD. ACD will be here, right? So if you realize, because of the parallel lengths, this is a interior angle. So by right, this angle plus this angle should be 180. So you see the reasoning, interior angles, because AB is parallel to CD, right? So the 3 properties of parallel angles, okay, interior angles, alternate angles, and there's one more. Complementary, yeah, corresponding angles. Okay, for parallel sides. Okay, then they ask you for reflex angle ACF. ACF, this reflex means more than 180. Okay, so reflex is what? More than 180. Okay, so reflex angle means that here. Okay, so we know this angle here is 60, right? So we have to we need to find this angle here. Now this angle here, can you see, due to parallel sides again, parallel lengths. Alright, not parallel sides, sorry. Parallel lengths or parallel lines. Okay, so this would be 70 because of alternate angle. So right here they mention DCF is 70 due to alternate angles, due to the parallel sides, the parallel lines. So reflex angle is 360 minus this 2, you get 230. Okay, the graph shows the government expenditure on education. Okay, so this is a bar chart. Alright, so you can read the value from here, from the sides. Okay. Calculate percentage increase from 2020 to 2021. So we need to find the difference, right? So based on reading the graph, okay, I'm not too sure if it's accurate. We know that the number for 2021 is 12.9, and the number for 2020, right? Okay, so this is for 2021. This is for 2020. Okay, so the difference here should be 0.6. Alright, 0.6. So the percentage increase, right, you take the change over the original, so this is the change over the original, right, which depending on which one we're comparing from. So we're comparing from 2020 to 2021, right? So the original in 2020 times 100%, okay, times 100%. So you will get 4.878% to 3 SF. Okay, so down here they put in millions, right? So this amount is in millions, okay, but percentage we can do without millions, with or without millions, right? Then the next part B, Peter says the expenditure in education in 2019 is double that in 2020. Do you agree? So this whole value, he said, is two times of this one. Okay. So disagree as the vertical axis does not start from 0. Okay. So while physically, this bar looks twice the size of this one, we also have to remember that this number here represents around 12.64. This is around 12.3. Okay, so this diagram is accurate. Okay, so in the sense, this one, the value actually is not double of, the value here is not double of this one. It's just the size of the diagram is, okay, so the difference between these two is 0.4 million, which is not double of 12.3 million. Alright. Okay, a pipe discharges water at a rate of 3.25 cm cubed 7 seconds into an empty tank. Find the volume of water discharged after 3 minutes. So 3 minutes will be what? 160 seconds times 3, right? 180 seconds. Okay, so in 180 seconds, this is per second, so that means 325 times 180 seconds will be the volume of water that is discharged after 3 minutes. Okay, if the tank has a square base of 40 cm cubed, height of the water, okay, again, volume is area, base area, right, the shape of the thing, right, area times height. So if I have the volume, I need to divide by area to get height, right? Because volume is base area, base meaning the shape of the base, base area times height. Okay, so when you bring this over, right, change side, change from times becomes divide, right? So your height, volume divided by base area. Okay, volume divided by base area. So you get 58500 divided by 40 times 40, which is the area. Okay, so this is the area of base. Of base shape. Okay, which is a square. Okay, then you get the height. Okay, moving on. Okay, Mrs. Sun was given a pay cut of 10% and her monthly salary is now 2898. Right, so 2898 means is 90% now. So 90% represents 2898. We want to find 1%. Okay, divide by 90. Then we want to find the salary before pay cut times 100. Okay, simple. She saves 30% of salary after she was given a pay cut. How much did she save? So 30% times this one. Okay, very simple, very straightforward. Okay, next one. Okay, the diagram shows a steel rod made out of cylinder of radius 12 cm and length 180 cm. Okay, so volume of cylinder. So this is what? This is a circle, right? So this is area of circle. Okay, then you times the length, you get your volume. Very simple. Okay, so section B again. Oh wait, is that it? Is that every question there? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so the price of a study table. Oh, it's the same. Oh, okay, so don't know why there's this page here. Okay, let me see if I can delete it. No, I cannot. Okay, let me ignore. Okay, moving on to part B. The external surface of the cylinder rod is completely painted. Given the cost of paint is $7. Okay, so for every 50,000 cm cube, you have to pay $7. Calculate the cost to paint 35 cylindrical rods. Okay, so we need to find surface area. So this is the, if you remember, surface area of cylinder is this shape. Okay, so this is the 2 area of circle times 2. And this is the rectangular length, which is your 2 pi r circumference of circle multiplied by height. Okay, so this is circumference of circle. Times the height. Okay, solve and get your answer. Okay, so for total surface area depicted for 35 rods times 35, then divide by 50,000, then times 7. Okay, so you should get around $70.94, but they want it to the nearest dollar, so it's $71. Okay, so now they say 5 cylindrical rods are melted down and recast into a solid prism with half a cylinder of diameter 0.2. Remove as shown in the figure. The length of the prism is L meters. Okay, the length is L meters. The cross section is a trapezium with the semicircle removed as shown. Okay, show that the volume of the 5 cylindrical rod is 0.4. Okay, so I think we have the volume of 1, right? So we just times 5, right? Now this is a conversion question, so you can convert it into meter cube. Okay, so don't forget to convert cm cube into meter cube. 1 meter is 100 cm. So 1 meter cube is what? 100 cm times 100 cm times 100 cm. So it's around 1 million, right? 6 zeros. So that means we take this number, divide by 1 million. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 0.4072 meter cube. Okay, calculate the area of the cross section of the solid prism. Okay, so you have half. Okay, so this is what? This is, because they already said that the area here is a trapezium, right? So find the area of trapezium. Okay, half times these two lengths, A and B, times perpendicular height. Okay, then minus away the circle here, the semicircle here. Minus away the semicircle here. Okay, so this is area of trapezium. Alright, this is your A plus B times height. This is your area of circle here for this part, area of circle for this part. Okay, your diameter 0.2, right? So your radius will be 0.1. So area of circle, okay, times half, because it's semicircle, right? Okay, so this will be your base area. Okay, then you say calculate the length of the solid prism. So it's the same, alright? So your prism is, this is your base area. So your base area times height will give you your volume. So your volume is here. Your volume is already here. So what you will do is you will take this volume divided by the base, the area of trapezium minus semicircle. Okay, which is this one. Alright, then you divide, then you will get the length. Okay, meter. Okay, down here put must be meter. Alright. Okay, so hopefully you kind of understand. Okay, you should understand that it's base area times length period volume. So once we found the base area, which is here, of this one, okay, we just take the volume divided by this base area. Okay, the school is organizing end of year concert to celebrate the 50th school anniversary. To organize this concert, the school needs to take into consideration the rental of chairs and the purchase of snacks and drinks. Okay, each audience is entitled to one snack and one packet of drinks. Information the school needs for the event is as follows. Okay, so the first 100 chairs, they are charged $60 per chair. For rental company A, for B is $5.50 per chair. Okay, the next 400 chairs is $5 per chair. So 15% discount with a minimum order of 5,000. Right, well for Apex, every other any more chairs above 700, right? 700 meaning 300 plus 400 is 700, right? So above 700, any additional chairs, they charge 350. Okay, well rental company is 350 per chair. 15.5% discount with a minimum order of 5,000. Okay, so as long as you order $5,000 worth of chairs, you get 15% discount. Okay. Oh, why disappear? Okay, never mind. So ignore this one. Okay, then you have your packet drinks, right? One packet is 0.8, one carton is 24. Bulk price minimum of 20 cartons is $15. So it pays, it's cheaper to order more in bulk. Snack, packet of 10 is $3.50, packet of 400 is $120. Okay, the school hall can accommodate 1,000 chairs. So calculate the rental cost from Apex. Okay, so 1,000 chairs means 300 times 6, 400 times 5. Then any additional above 700, you have to pay 350, right? So 300 times 350. So this is the cost you pay for Apex, right? According to this this information here. Right, charge 300, $6. 400, the next 400, $5. Above 700, any additional charge 350. So which is why you get this one. So 300 times 6 for the first 300 chairs. The next 400 chairs you times 5. Then the remaining 300 you times 350. Okay, so which rental company should the should the company get which company should the school get chairs from if they want to minimize the rental cost? So we need to find out how much it costs to rent from Bravo. So 1,000 times 500, right, is 5,500. But the minimum, if you pay 5,000, you get 50% discount. So this is actually your 100% minus 15%. Cost of the discount, because the cost is above 5,000. So you actually pay 4,675 if you engage Bravo. Okay, so the cheaper one is Bravo. So the school should order from rental company Bravo because it's cheaper than company A by $175. Okay, the school would like to reduce the food wastage from the audience. Suggest a sensible amount for the school to set aside for food to organize this concert for 1,000 people, such that the cost of food is minimum. Okay, so if you go back here, they say that every audience is entitled to one snack and one packet of drink. Right, one snack and one packet of drink. And then the information is from here. Okay, so one snack, one packet of drink. So you have 1,000 people coming, so you need 1,000 packet of drink. 1,000 packet of drink, you need to know whether can we actually afford bulk price. Right, so if you order a minimum of 20 cartons, 20 cartons means 20 times 24, right? Because one carton is 24, right? So if you order at least 480 packets of drink, you can pay $15 per carton, right? So since we need 1,000, we do fulfill, right? So how many cartons do we need? So 1,000 divided by 24, we need around 42 cartons, right? 42 cartons we times 15, right? So we will pay 620. Okay, so so they want to minimize cost, right? So because just now we calculated, right? 1,000 divided by 24. Okay, so we have a remainder of 0.6, right? So that means what? 41 times 24. We need to order additional 16 packs. Okay, right, 16 packs. So since we can order at $15, right, cost minimum order of 20 cartons, right, which is 480 packs, correct? So since we hit the minimum order, right, we order 41 cartons times $15, but we still need another 16 packets of drink to meet 1,000 people. So one packet is 0.8. Okay, so I was thinking of ordering 42 cartons, right, but that one will cost more. Okay, so 16 times 0.8 would be the cheaper approach. Okay, so order this. Now your cost of snacks will be, pack of 10 is 350, pack of 400 is this one, 120. So if you look at it, 350 divided by 10 is 35 cents per snack, right? But 120 divided by 400, that means one snack is 30 cents. So it's cheaper to order in bulk also. Okay, so this one snack, right, 350 divided by 10 is 35 cents. But if you order for bulk, one snack, 120 divided by 400, each one is 30 cents. Okay, so it's cheaper. So we can order 800, right, to get the subsidized price, right? So 2 times 120, right? So this amount is for 800 people, correct? 120, yeah, 400, right? Then this one shouldn't be 20, this one should be 200. Right, because we still need another 200 more snacks. So 200 times 350 is 700. Alright. Then you plus the additional of 2 times 120. You should be 940. Okay, so let me see if I got this correct. This one is 2 times 120, right? And we need another 200 snacks. Correct. So let me see why they put 20. Unless this number is wrong. Okay. Yeah, one snack, one packet of drink, right? So by right, it should be 200. Right, it should be 200. Okay, because this is only for, this one is only for 800 people, right? Because one 120 is for 400 mah. Okay, so add together should be 940. So this one should be 940 plus 940 plus 627.8, 1567.80. Okay, so the school should actually set aside 1567.80. Okay, yeah. Okay, right. So this is the last question. Hopefully the scribbles are not too confusing. Okay, so give the question a so give the question a try. Alright, any question, please text me and let me know.